Hello traders, Sean at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at NVDA, AMD, and Tesla. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. If you like the videos, go to my website, sign up, it's free, or click down here in the bottom right hand corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright guys, daily chart. 17 million, 1.5% up, $2.40 on the day, still holding this sideways action, grinding up and down, up and down. We did recapture the pivot. We're trying to go for the all-time high, 168.50. If this does go sideways for another week, it could possibly be setting up. This is a bullish pattern above the MAs, looking good, light volume. Earnings on the 8th is the only wild card. Do we grind into earnings, or does this thing start to fade into earnings? Right now, guys, SPY 38 million is holding up the markets. If the SPY somehow, somewhere starts to come in a little bit, these will start to slide as well. So it'll be a market trade. As long as the SPY holds up, 11 cents on the day, 38 million, these things will continue to grind all over the place. Less earnings. We had a little bit of red today, a little bit of green today, 50-50 mix. Markets were pretty flat, but let me tell you, some stocks were flying, some stocks were grinding down. So on earnings plays. So it's all about the news right now. That's what's driving stocks. Anything happens with Trump, look out. Even if it's good or bad, I guess. I don't know. All right, but NVIDIA, guys, strong stance above the MAs. Nothing wrong. Let's see if we could get above the 168.50. If we can do that, 175, 180 on earnings, guys. Maybe 200 on earnings, guys. Maybe down here in 100. I don't know. 50-50 shot. We're going to see what happens, guys. It's going to be a fun one, though. I guarantee it. Or maybe it might be a non-event where everyone's like holding their breath and it goes up like $3 and everyone's like, whoa, what's going on here? Now, AMD, guys, same thing, down sideways. This is a slightly bearish pattern, even though we're above the moving averages in a bullish stance. This up move here, slight pullback, going sideways, it's slightly bearish. Let's see if we continue higher. Earnings on this one will be the 25th, so it's next week. So just be careful. Don't go all in on these trades, guys. For what we do, no more than 10% of your total portfolio. If you have 100G, you're doing no more than 10 grand in this position. So even if this thing flies up, I mean, on this one, you'll still have 700 shares or whatever, 800 shares or whatever that would be, 600, whatever. You know, if this thing goes up $20, you'll still get killed. But just take smaller positions in complacent markets like this. You get news, bomb. You get news, this thing flies up. Areas are for the upside, same thing. 15, 1555, 1671, then the 1778 area. Downside, same thing. Moving averages, 200 MA, double bottom. You got this little pivot. Again, 50-50 shot. We'll try to pick off some areas on earnings. If it pops, we'll look for areas to short. If it drops, we'll look for areas to go long. I'd love this thing to go a little bit lower, then I'll be buying the dip on this one and enjoying the ride finally, guys. I will be a bull on AMD if this one drops. So no position right now, just doing the charts. I get a lot of people emailing me, asking me if I could keep doing these. So I'm going to keep doing them for everyone. All right, guys, Tesla. You know, it's options X week. This thing's going up and down, still chopping down in this lower range. Right here was your area, gap fill. I thought we'd go a little bit lower, but hey, what do I know? I'm only a technical guy. We're going sideways, but look at this. Up, sideways. You're slightly bullish on this chart. Even though you're all the way down here on a bearish setup below the 50 and the 20, you're still above the 200, which some people will say it's bullish, but it's a little, it's about a 50-50 now. And then your target would be, just like everything else, 200 moving average, or the 400, you know, up in this area. So, you know, you got about the same range going up or going down. Again, earnings on this one will be 8.2, 50-50 shot. Maybe Elon will tweet until then, pump this thing up, and then gets dumped on earnings. So, again, I don't know where this thing's going. I'm trying to follow the charts to see where this goes. We're going to look at the weeklies tomorrow and do an update, hopefully tomorrow evening, or actually not tomorrow evening. We're going to do something on Saturday. And we'll do a bunch of videos and get some more stuff out there on the weekly closes. But right now, guys, nice pullback here on some news, little sideways action. This is actually setting up for more downward action if there were no earnings coming up. With earnings, I don't know. Does it play out? Maybe. Does it gap up and continue higher? Maybe. We'll know more in the next next 2 weeks or so. Again, guys, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Remember, don't forget to click down here on my YouTube channel, and if you want, go to my website, sign up. It's free. All right, guys, have a great evening. God bless. See you on the charts.